Welcome back to the Beer Bro Podcast. I got one of my brothers here. It's Felipes Espinosa. How you doing, my guy?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What up, man? What you doing? How's your day been?
Good. Work was good. Fucking.
It wasn't good. It was
It was slow as fuck, bro. He's
Y'all
alright.
don't know, me and Felipes worked together, and it was slower than fuck today.
It was slow enough that bosses actually let me go early. That was kind of. I thought I got fired.
Yeah, it feels when you get left let go early,
He's like, you go home. I was like, well, am I in trouble?
Yeah, when he says that to me too, I'm just like, damn.
So do y'all do the same shit, or y'all do completely? You started working on delivering, huh?
Yeah. Well, he's pretty
do the
much
same
the
shit.
guy. Yeah, we're pretty much the same person there.
Yeah,
We
get
bitches
that
live together?
But it's literally like fucking like we're the only ones that can fuck up, I guess. So I can sit there like who ordered the doors wrong? Oh well, Felipe and Ben are the only ones that ordered doors.
Oh,
So it's usually us two fucking up, but
Yeah.
fuck it.
Yeah, but we
fuck
got,
it.
we got a bunch of like
We have cool
dumb
time.
shits too. I'm not trying to throw shade, but you gotta ask me about like 2x48s, how to look them up, dog. You should be trusted. You can't be trusted.
Bro,
Do
man.
y'all do training? Like prior to being hired, do y'all do any type of like
Yeah.
computer training or any shit?
Yeah, but I mean, most people are trying to blow through those. You ain't trying.
Yeah, you're not. It's like a 2 or 3 day process, right?
Oh, it's like a day.
Oh, just a day.
It's like, well, for us, we didn't really get trained. Like, when I got on, I just started on the register and it was that.
To be honest, that's
it
how it
was
was.
fucking.
No, no.
And then
shit.
Robin trained me.
It was
I don't
a
know if you
hellstorm.
met Robin.
Yeah, he comes by. Shout out Robin for coming
Yeah.
by for pool.
Robin's
He's been
Robin's a
coming-
man. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that dude's a cool cat, man. He has me rolling last few days. He's been coming by to play
See,
pool.
that's
And
how it works,
Talking
bro.
shit, bro.
He's just
Yeah,
like,
I
yeah.
showed you that message yesterday. He's like, "Hey, bro, what time you gonna go to your brother's?" I was like, "I don't know, probably like 6:30." He's like, "All right, get ready for this ass whooping." I was like, "Damn,
guys,
bro."
I'm telling him, I'm wearing your hat. I'm wearing your hat. My hat's getting bigger.
Uh,
It is a character. I seen you today. He's on the biggest flex, and he had the flex seal.
Yeah.
Fucking that guy. Nah, he's a cool dude. That's what's up, man. So, besides that, did you grow up in Roswell? Let's get to know you a little
Born and raised, bro.
Born and raised?
Fucking hate it.
bit. Why do you hate it?
I don't hate it.
he said, "Don't hate it." It's still
Yes.
sad. Like, "Well, I hate it."
Nah, I think you gotta say that coming from Roswell. Everyone's always
I don't say that.
you know? It's just cause like, maybe, but you told me about you sometimes, like you told me how like you've traveled and all that. I feel like a lot of people don't do that, and that's what's
That's
wrong.
true, I
A lot of
guess.
people here work
And
to
just work and
Yeah.
that's it. I think that is key because in anything, even if you don't live in Roswell, you live in fucking wherever,
Unless you
Egypt.
Unless you live in like Denver or somewhere, where are you gonna go that's
But
better
that's
than
the
Denver?
thing, though. If you live in Denver, I'm sure those people are like, "Well, fuck, I live in Denver. It's fucking cold all the time, or whatever the fuck, you
I don't
know."
know. They get high now.
I don't think so, bro.
They get high now,
That
bro.
shit's
I'm
like-
pretty sure,
That's
like,
ideal, right?
Okay,
there.
even when I'm not saying when I lived in Las Cruces for a few years, I didn't ever think like, "Oh, this is the life." And I'm not here to talk up Cruces because Cruces I don't think was like the best. Like I think Cruces is a tad bit bigger than here. It's like
It's
maybe
spaced out. I
Yes.
believe you.
And so for that, I was just kind of like there was more to do. And if you went to El Paso, there was a lot more to do. But I didn't feel like it was. One, I never felt like it was home. Like when I first moved, I felt like I was coming back every couple weeks, man.
Is it worse than Albuquerque, like with the crackheads and shit?
Honestly, dude, I didn't very often run into that situation. Like I didn't never. I guess maybe I didn't pay no mind.
She wasn't like Dave Chappelle get into his car in the alley and then crackhead pops out. Hey, motherfucker!
No. Did you watch it?
Try and suck my dick for $1.
No, he's on $5. He's on $3.
$3. Yeah, that's gotta be rolling.
That's funny. I'm sucking your dick for $5.
Motherfucker had me rolling.
Nah, that shit was funny. Nah, I don't even think it's that bad here. Unless you look for it, like you're going to the hood.
Bro, I work with some.
No, bro, no.
This what bought a jersey he said off of fucking back of a crackhead.
I believe it, dog. I believe it.
I mean, I'll be honest.
I think we're like, I was really blind to how bad drugs were in Roswell. Like, no cap, I really was until I worked at Family Dollar.
Which one?
The one right here,
Where I used to
where
work.
Old Sears were.
Did y'all work there together too?
Oh, wait, this
Nah, that
was
shit was
outside.
nuts.
Y'all both worked there? And then y'all both ended up at McCoy's.
Yeah.
That's weird.
No,
Okay, but
yeah.
anyways.
Yeah, I ended up picking up as a second job just to earn extra money. So, like during summer, I could travel and all that. And I don't have
Okay.
to worry about like check to check
Yeah, yeah.
when I got back. But yeah, man, it's a problem. Like Roswell has a problem. Like,
What do you think? We've not ever touched this subject, so I want to kind of dive right in as far deep as we can. First and foremost, what is it? Obviously, we've got to put ourselves in their shoes, but what do you guys think causes that? Like, you think it's small, like they smoke a cigarette, then weed, and then coke,
hell
and
no.
they just dive in and just
Think
like,
it's a trickle effect?
fuck it, it's like, I'm gonna do meth.
Hey, today's the day I become a man.
I think they go through something. Like, I think they like go through something. Like this guy that used to come in, he said they had cancer, and then like he didn't have family around, you know, and like he
So you're thinking there's some type of trauma there?
Yeah, like
maybe they lost
like,
somebody,
yeah, you know.
or they completely went bankrupt, or some bullshit.
Some shit like that, yeah. Or, you know, there's some people that probably end up being dumb as fuck. They're like, oh, I did coke. And they're like, well, you think you did coke? Do this. You know, and they're like, yeah. But I think some of them, like the guy, like I said, he had cancer. He didn't have no family around to support him when he found out the news. And, you know, like he had a low ball. He said he started drinking at the bars. And then from bars, people were like giving him uppers to help him. And then...
Maybe it is a trickle effect, though.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, okay, you're right. Okay.
I mean,
But I guess I've never been like, I like to drink. I'm sad, but I never like, hey, fuck it, let's shoot heroin, bro. Yeah, fuck
but see,
it.
don't get me wrong. I think there's antidepressants. Like people, I think drink because they're sad, and they think drinking will cure that, or maybe they've had a rough day and smoking weed's gonna relieve them of. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I would get high, I would have that little bit of. I get high, and then all of a sudden, fucking nothing mattered. It was weird because I'm not like here to say like kids don't do drugs, but at the same time, I was like it was a little bit of relief. Drinking, on the other hand, I wouldn't condone so much because your impairment starts to fade over a few drinks. Like you start getting a little fucked up.
Yeah, drinking's different because like you can smoke weed and feel good the next day. You drink and you might call in the next day to work.
Yeah,
because you're
but see,
fucking up your
also,
opportunity
I
right
mean,
there.
I'm gonna be 100% honest on here because that's what I am. I've dabbled, and the thing is I never once decided I'm gonna do this and be like, oh, I am feeling like way better. It was more of like I was partying, and to keep the party going, it was like, okay, let's do this right now, and I'll be able to go and be straight for the rest of the night, kind of thing.
No, yeah, I believe you. Like, it sobers you up. I feel like it sobers you up. Like,
It does. But then again, I obviously there was never a state where I was just like
that's just,
sober and be like, let's do cocaine. Like, I think that's
you gotta Rick James that shit, dog. Cocaine's a hell of a drug, man.
like I was never Scarfacing it. I was just simply just. It was a like.
I'll beat up.
He was over here smoking a cigar. And just like,
No, that boy literally had a desk like this, just.
like DQ
Mountain
fucking
full of-
chili earlier. He had a fucking.
Oh yeah, then Daniel, fuck you better hooking up with some of them bags of chili,
fucking
bro.
had like a 10
No,
foot
but
long
I guess
thing,
that's where I don't. And I liked your insight was like you started doing one little thing, and then they're like, oh, I'm pretty fucked up, and there's that one person that has maybe gone over, and they're like that little bit of an edge, and they're like, hey, you know, like you think that's good, try this.
Like, this is gonna take you off.
It sucks, man.
It hurts, bro. I think I'm one of the kind of an asshole when it comes to people because like I really don't care, but like it really hurts to see people like that. Like I was like, fuck, dude. Like, how bad do you have to be for it to be that bad? Like, and that's what sucks. Is like, does the family give up on you? Like, does family give up on you? Do they ever give up?
But
on
then
you? Like,
it's so hard because obviously I've seen people, friends, family, you know, whoever, people's friends' families, you know, every type of whatever, and it sometimes it's not so much people giving up on them, more so them giving up on themselves. And that's what's sad. I think that's what does bring me down a little, because it's like, what is it that you think that's okay?
Like, you let yourself go. Like, I know you can't help people that don't want to be helped, but like, what got you to that point where you're like, this is easier than
right,
not
and
the other side of the street.
Mm-hmm. Because it's so tough, because I know that
It's the fucking 80s, Doug.
is the 80s?
It's the fucking 80s, bro.
No, but see, even
Damn,
it's weird because when you do look back in history at those times, it wasn't. I never read or seen, and maybe it was secret stories that have never been told. But it didn't seem like they were wilding out like nowadays. It's like people group together and just go down this hill of no return together.
Cause like what did fucking Coke hit Florida during the disco ages?
Yeah, I think it was like 70s.
60s and 70s, right?
Yeah.
And then when did heroin hit Brooklyn really hard, like New York?
Oh, that was probably late 70s.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Maybe we weren't introduced to that. So like back then, back then the cocaine was a rich man's drug. Like, you ain't buying that.
That's what I'm saying.
But nowadays
when you're broke,
you can get it.
I see
here.
people doing it that are broke, and I'm
How
like,
do you think they do that shit? Like, man, I've never tried to buy it, but I'm pretty sure it's high-end drug, and it's like, how the fuck do these motherfuckers...
Well, I
Well, see, no,
I was gonna say
meth is like suck dick meth. Like, you can suck dick and get a crack rock.
Yeah,
Really?
like it's
Well, it's all drugs, bro. It's all mixed up.
yeah, like it's not it's
Chemicals.
Trying to break it down type of shit? Or what?
kinda like
Probably.
you gotta think these people that are just addicts, I guess is the best way to put it. When they're addicts, they got meth labs. Like, they're becoming scientists. It's weird how it works that way.
Oh, that's
And it's so crazy. I don't know. It's sad, but at the same time,
that can turn into, like...
You really can't, but you can't really help people that don't want to be helped. That's the thing. Like,
I
so
agree.
You can, I had a cousin that was pretty bad off, RIP. You know, like, my mom did everything. Brought him in. He would steal from her. He'd leave. He'd come back like, oh, Thea, I promise I won't do it again. Brought him back in. Stole from her again.
and so that's got to be hard on your mom, because
Did you
of
live in the
course.
same house as me?
Because that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is it's got to be hard on her, because you know her heart is in the right place.
Yeah.
And all she wants is to see that little person grow into an adult of success. But it's so hard for us. Like, I think probably for you, you're like, man, he may never change. Like, it's pretty obvious. But to her, some reason she probably gave chance after chance, because that's what it sounded like. She kept bringing him back and back.
That was her godson, so I understand that in that way, because like it's like she has that connection through him, through her faith and her religion. So I see why she gave him so many chances. But like, see, back when I was younger when it was happening, so I didn't know what it was. I thought he was just, you know, like, he was okay, he got back, and you know, maybe fell in hard times, came back. But now growing up, knowing the truth, it's just like, fuck. I don't think he wanted help. I don't think he wanted help out of his situation. I think he knew. I think my mom enabled him in a way, because he knew he could fuck up and she'd be there, and he could keep fucking up and he'd be there. I didn't know if I could cuss or not. But
No, yeah, you're good. You're good.
It was probably easier for him to
Like-
live the party life than it was to get like a job. Because,
Yeah,
like,
be serious about it.
I see that shit happening all the time.
And that's what's crazy too, is you see these people. No offense, their housing situation is not the best, but yet they're able to get drugs galore. They're partying galore, and I'm like, how does that happen when you don't work? You don't do anything productive?
I
Like,
feel bad for the people whose shit they steal, man.
that's what it is, huh? They're there. They're fucking.
well, I mean, like,
They grinding.
you gotta think about it. Like, you got so much assistance from the government now. Like, you can get help from government for everything.
Yeah.
Cash assistance, and on top of that, food stamps.
I bet you
and
food stamps is a
unemployment.
big like payment for drugs nowadays. Like,
But how does that work? It's like, how do you get those benefits when you don't do shit? You just get
It's
them?
just like prison.
Yeah.
How do you get fed when you just did a crime for murder? You still get
Like,
fed.
you just raped a little boy, but now you're getting fed 3 meals
and
every day.
a sleeping on a bed type thing.
It's not the best food, but you still getting fed. There's people out here that ain't getting fed. So.
That's true. It's so crazy
Weird.
because you see those people too, like the homeless people or people that don't have shit going for them. They want to be in jail. They get a cot and 3 meals or whatever the saying is. Like, it sucks because it's like,
They get a roof over their head.
yeah, like you got it made as long as you go do some stupid shit, like go Allsup's and steal an ice cream or whatever the fuck it takes. I know this isn't gonna probably be taken as a joke, but I think it's sort of a joke. I might not say it correctly. I don't give a fuck. But one time I heard this. Like, I want to say I was watching a comedian show or something. I think was when I took my dad to Dallas to watch a Cowboy game. We called it improv or whatever. And he was mentioning, like, how people go homeless. Like, what happens? Like, and his joke was, like, how do you become homeless? Like, you're all of a sudden you're at work. Coincidence enough, and you go outside on your break, and maybe your boss just had pissed you off or something. So you go outside, you're smoking your cigarette, and you start talking to yourself like, man, that motherfucker's just pissed. And so you keep like walking down the street, and you're just smoking your cigarette, and you're just talking to yourself. Because do you ever notice when the homeless people are homeless, they like talk to themselves? So this person's pissed off at their boss, and they keep walking until, you know, days go by, and they're still walking, talking to themselves about how pissed off they are at their boss. So then they end up losing their job, forgetting to pay their bills because they're still walking, talking to themselves.
I need to stop being mad at my boss.
You're gonna end up homeless. No, but was that good? Was that a pretty good joke?
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't take it like it, but I thought it was funny as fuck.
No, but
These fools are still walking. Right?
they're just walking, bro. That's how they become homeless. It's not because of
boss gets in my face to get up and drop that motherfucker.
make that motherfucker walk. No, but that's another thing.
About that.
Shout out to Tim if you're watching.
I'm sorry, boss, bro.
No, you're good. We can do whatever. No, but okay. So let's segue into this because I think it has. There's a little bit of relation when it comes to drugs. What's your theory on the whole? We don't have to get too far crazy, but what about the gang relationships shit? Like, why do you, like, what's your belief? Because for me, I'll just say one quick thing before I get your input. Like, why do gang members want to be gang members?
So, my thing is, alright, so my brother growing up was a gang member, I guess, and so, you know, he had a little insight. I get to see what was, so what he told me.
Is your brother older or younger?
He's younger than me.
Okay.
Or no, he's older, my bad. Nah, he's older than me.
Okay.
So I seen that side. Like, it's crazy, because, like, I always ask him, like, now he's older, he has kids, I'm like, so, like, why? Like, what were you cool? Was it cool? Was it cool? You got shot.
Oh,
I was like,
shit.
you think it's cool or what? Was it cool? Now that you're older, can we have a serious conversation? He's all, let me ask you something. He's all, you and your boy Ben, let's say Ben, right? He's talking about Ben. Your boy Ben's at a bar.
Okay.
Right?
Not possible.
Fucking Matt and Devin show up, you know, it's your group of guys. So some guys come up to Ben and is trying to fuck with him. They
Okay.
swing on him.
Okay.
You just gonna let your boy get beat up by 4 niggas? And I'm like, nah. He's just, alright, so then you're a gang. And I was like, what do you mean?
Hold on,
That's
that's me
See,
to your breed.
gang member.
That is the broader aspect, and I 100%. He's correct.
That's his thing. He's just like, I'm not. He's like, you get your homies. Your homies are all from one side, one set, whatever. He's just like, this other guys don't like him. You ain't gonna let them fuck with your boy. That's
Okay, and I 100%. You're right. I wouldn't let like anyone fuck with you, or if we're playing football, the other team wants to fuck with us, we're fucking with them. Like that's, I get it. I guess my thing is
First things first.
What's
Before you said that, no one's fucking with me.
no, but I guess my thing is why the South Side, North Side coloration bullshit. I don't want to say bullshit because whatever it is you believe, obviously it's like a religionist kind of thing. But I'm just saying it goes deeper than even just the colors and throwing up your set or whatever. It's like you're doing inappropriate shit. Whether it's drive-bys, it's jumping other people, not allowing people in your area. Like you're going more above and beyond kind of
like
shit.
it's like hatred. You're
Like we're not jumping people because we're friends at the bar. Like we're there to have probably a good time with a lot of people at the bar. Like even if we don't know them, we're sitting there by ourselves. you come, I don't know you, and you come sit next to me, I might start a conversation with you. Not because you're wearing red and I'm wearing red, or you're wearing blue and I'm wearing whatever the fuck. Like, we could conversate.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know, like, it's crazy. Like, I don't get the concept of gangs either. But, like, also, like, it's like, I guess the mentality that you brought in, because, like, people, like, it's not big here, obviously. Well, I mean, it might be big. I don't know. I don't know
either.
But, like, if you go to, like, Chicago,
okay,
you're born into the O block or D block, you know, the GDKs and all them, and then, you know, like, and that's all you see. So I think it's their perspective on life is like, all these schools are like that. I need to have back, because if I go down 1800 block, 1700 block has my back, but 1800 block is just a bunch of people that don't like 1700 block for no reason. Like, I'm 12 years old, you know.
See, and that's what blows my mind.
Maybe it's just like you want to feel like you're.
I feel like
what is it called? Like, you don't want to feel alone. You want to feel like so. Everybody
you want to be a part of
something.
something. Everyone wants to be a part of something. And maybe that's.
I guess that's my thing is, why has no one yet to be in here, like, have the intelligence, have the smarts to be like, what we're doing is stupid. We're mad at the 1700 block. Why? Well, 10 years ago, fucking, they jacked our ice cream truck. Well, fuck that. There's more ice cream still. Like, we can share the ice cream.
You get your ice cream truck? Yeah, they took the rims though.
Their 20s are clean. Them 10s. They keep them clean though. No, but I'm just saying, like,
when you start putting shit into perspective, shit kind of sounds funny as fuck. It's like sounds like a comedy movie like Friday or something like.
Well, it's kind of dumb.
No, like, because we're talking about that, but people are getting shot. Like, we gotta think about it. Like
well, that's what I don't understand.
Dumb people getting shot.
See, I think that's the environment they're built in. Like, if you were like, let me ask you something. You go to church, right?
Right.
If you were never taught the Bible, you were just taught the science book. What would you believe in?
Well, on that, if I'm being 100% honest, I know if people know me well enough. I wasn't brought up in a church. I didn't do like catechism, or I wasn't Catholic. My parents weren't like, let's go to church every Sunday. So I've never really. And on the contrary of that, I was very book smart. I know my math. I was good in science. Like, I was just intelligent enough to breeze by school. So that could have been easily. But I have always kept my faith. I always believed in God, and up till recently, I'll admit that I've always been that person that's on the fence. I was 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I wanted to enjoy the world and be a part of God as best as possible. But now I'm all in, and now it's like, it's not so much about the science part. It's just, I kind of did it. I won't say on my own. My mom is a strong believer in God. Like, now, like, she's been for quite some time now. But again, I wasn't.
She was a gang member.
I wasn't brought up in that kind of thing. So
Christ. But I think that's the concept, though. Like, if, like, let's say you take they take the Bible out of school. You take just the Bible out of your life, right? And you were brought up just on evolution, dark theories, all that, yada yada yada, right? Mm-hmm. You would only believe in such things.
Yeah, and I think you're right.
I think that's the concept in those gangs, is that, like, they're born into a gang life. Like, they only see gang, they only see violence.
It's crazy because it's not just guys, it's girls.
But it's like they don't see doctors, they don't see lawyers unless they go to jail. You know what I mean?
Like, interstate is like gangs. They probably like, it's like, have you ever like seen like those like documentaries they do on the gangs and
they got blurred faces and maybe be a black silhouette.
Like, I watched a couple of them, and all they talked about was just like murder, like violence. Like, oh no, I ain't getting hit because I'm gonna kill them first. Like, and that's all they know.
And that's so crazy to see people with that type of. It's almost like a predatorial aspect of the world. Like, that's their mindset, is like, it's either be killed or kill. Like, you know,
well, it is kind of like a primate instinct, because like, I'm pretty sure gorillas don't like allow other gorillas in different.
No, because I don't think chimpanzees hang with like gorillas and shit.
Yeah, they don't fucking do that.
Like, everything's set.
Yeah.
It's the natural habitat of a fucking.
It's just wild because of how long gangs have really been gangs.
And I don't understand it because like it's my biggest thing is just like I understand you're born in it, like you only know violence, you only see violence, but how come like no one's like what you said, like nothing's triggered in these guys' head, like I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and not even that. Like I see people that, like you said on the documentaries, I've seen where like an older, OG, I guess, finally found his way out. And he'll go visit the streets that he grew up in, and he'll talk to the youngsters. Like he'll be like, "Oh yeah, like I fucking ran these blocks, but this isn't the only life." But I think the message could be better received by those individuals if there were more that were willing to step out. It's almost like whenever. I don't know who the first was. I think it was, who was that guy, man? He was gay. And he came out as being gay in the basketball league. He was a tall center. Collins, okay? He was the first, but then it's allowed others.
What? He was trash. He never played a game.
Ryan Hollins?
No, not
No.
What the hell?
No, that's Hollins.
I knew he sucked at basketball.
No,
God damn, he
okay,
sucked at
but this is what I mean is, it's almost like that is
Okay.
when one person steps out, it allows another person, and then it becomes what they call a community. Now you got the LGBTQ shit going on. No. But you got all that.
Alphabet group.
Oh my god. The fucking tees, bro. I'm telling you. Them tees, bro.
I'm just saying, like that, you have one, and maybe like why not? Because why are kids, like you said, super young? I'm sure before they're 12 years old, maybe when they're 8, 7, 9, 10, whatever the age is, drinking beer, smoking weed, already probably holding a gun. Like, why would those parents?
You got no perspective on the world outside them though. That's what I'm trying to say. Like they all they know is violence. So like they really don't go to school. Like let's be real, they probably don't go to school.
So let's say this: if money wasn't an issue, nothing was an issue. Period. You could change it. How would you do that?
Change Chicago?
Not Chicago, but how would you? How would you communicate with the gangs?
I don't think you can.
You don't think you can?
I don't think you can.
You would think it would be a failed attempt no matter what?
I believe so. I believe they don't want to be helped.
Well,
Because people have tried to help. People try to there was this one documentary of a reverend who tried to get the vice lord or the other vice lord, OG leaders, whatever, to communicate, and what they said was like, I'm not gonna fucking do shit. I don't give a shit.
Really?
And that's the thing. I think they don't care. Like I believe they don't care. They have no respect for human life. Like I believe it. I believe they know they're gonna die, or they believe they're gonna die. They're gonna get shot sooner or later.
So that's how they're destined to die by the gun.
So they're like,
the gun in hand.
I believe that. What I would do, I'd knock all the liquor stores down and build churches where those liquor stores were. More God, less negativity.
That's true.
Then
All right, yeah, you right.
Just that's what I'm
You don't have to agree with me. That you believe in what the fuck you believe in.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Because if you,
But I don't
if you have so many liquor stores on every fucking corner of every fucking it's a statistic like
That's their belief
community-
is
black-
the liquor stores.
Black communities have.
But
a
that's
lot
all
of black-
that's good. Like if you look at everything else, like it's like they trash everything else, and they don't even respect liquor stores, bro. Like they don't give a fuck about like the projects. They don't give a
But
shit.
what they do respect is their mother going to church, and I know they won't disrespect the church that their mother's.
I don't know, that's hard.
I mean, it's tough because like he said, I think I would go along those realms. Like, I know this might sound fucking harsh, but if money wasn't an issue,
Start eradicating.
I'd probably demolish the entire.
They tried
shit.
that, bro.
When?
They fucking put crack into the black communities. They try to kill them all. It's a conspiracy.
You think that's
a conspiracy, but
Is that how people got hooked on meth? Some motherfucking went and gave them.
Yo, that shit.
They're like trying to drugs.
I
Should
believe
remind
it.
me of that.
I believe it. I believe that it's government made. I believe the government tried to intervene. Like we need to slow this down. We need to slow it down. We need to slow down.
That shit. Yeah.
That would be some crazy shit.
Well, have you ever seen the X-Files?
No, I've never really watched that
Bro,
shit.
I've been on the X-Files, right? Me and my girl been watching it.
Like recently?
No, we're watching it still. Like, it's not even done yet. It's still
I was gonna say, like,
isn't
there like 50 seasons?
Yeah, there's a lot.
I was gonna say,
Bro, but
it's
hell yeah, bro.
like,
It's
you're never
crazy,
gonna
bro.
catch up.
It's crazy, bro. No,
That's a fucking way to put it. Never gonna fucking.
It ended in 2001, bro. It ended in 2001.
Oh, did it end?
It ended in 2001, yeah.
How long before that was it going? So it's like the
1990
50s?
probably.
God, that's
There's
a long
bro.
time.
There's a lot.
Okay, so let's get into
But like
it.
they like do some episodes of like how like this boy has cancer, right? And the parents don't want to take him to the hospital because their beliefs are God will heal him if he sees fit, or God put the cancer in him for a reason and we need to know why, and God will let us know why, right? So he ends up praying. They end up praying all day, night, right? They come home, like they're coming home to people like, oh, you need to take your kid to the doctor. What's wrong with you, right? They're like, it's our beliefs, right? So that night, the kid's praying. He's like, his dad comes to him, kisses him on the forehead. He's like, look, God will take care of you no matter what.
Okay.
He did this for a reason. We'll know soon why. So the boy's praying. He ends up waking up in the middle of the night to a big ass white light. Right, I was tripping. I was like, "Holy crap! It's gonna be about like God." No, it's three. No, oh Jesus! Oh,
He died.
no, it's three guys in suits. Right, three guys in suits comes up, and the guy comes up to him. He's like, "We're your angels. We're gonna save you." Next, skips the morning. They take him to the doctor. Cancer's gone. Cancer's gone, and the boy believes that angels came and saved him. Right, when it was really government people that came and literally they stuck a chip in him that took away the cancer. So I believe
That's why they killed Dr. Sebi.
I believe God. I believe in God. I do. But I believe the government is withholding information, and they also
motherfuckers was holding shit. You hear that series was holding shit.
and I'm a firm believer that they introduced drugs, certain things like diseases. Some diseases I believe were human made to
herpes.
kill to not kill people, but to like solve some issues. You know, like they saw like maybe the African Americans were getting too
rambunctious.
No, like successful. They're trying to get too successful. We gotta permit it down. You know, this.
But why? You know how elaborate that type of plan and scheme would have to be.
Yeah, it's on the Declaration of Independence.
What?
Bro, like I'm telling you, the
X-Files.
fucking X-Files episodes are trippy. Like for some reason, I'm like, oh,
I guess my thing is why that kid? That was the whole wide world. Why that kid? What was that
He was
kid?
probably a kid from Nebraska that fucking they don't even have TVs there. It's probably some weird ass shit like that.
It was like somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, it was a very religious town, and
See?
like everybody's like miracle God, all the hate's gone. That whole I hate you, we hate you, I can't believe you did this to your son. You're letting your son die. All of them were cheering.
I mean, I'm not here to say like,
I'm like
someone stealthy couldn't do that because we got like Navy SEALs and shit that are fucking badass. So
Yeah, think about it though. He's a kid. He's seen a bright light and men coming to him. So I mean, I'm not saying
super
it's
late
weird.
at night.
You know, like he just prayed to God. Like
Damn, it was the aliens. They probed his ass.
But it's weird. Okay, I guess you said that it was a religious town, so yeah, being the whole "I'm in a suit, but I'm your angel" kind of.
The kid is just like, I'm here to take. He's like, I'm here to save
Maybe
you.
we've just been like lied to it. Maybe angels don't have wings; they have suits.
Fuck, maybe.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not. I don't know. They look like men and shit.
It's scary. I really believe it's scary. Because you gotta think about it, like how he said, there's always liquor stores in those communities that are troubled. I believe it's this, and like how come no one else is buying anything else? You know, like how come only liquor stores end up there? I know it's a terrible community and all that, but like why?
I don't know why, and
I feel like the provisions that you got to go through to create something better, they're like, nah, we're okay, you're good. Like the churches that are like, well, let's open up an outreach center. No, you're fine. No, I think a liquor store's gonna come in. Oh no, you know what? I think a gun shop's actually gonna open up. Oh no.
He did a good job.
Yeah. No, you don't need groceries, you need guns.
So what y'all are saying is Ebola was fucking government made.
I don't know, man. See that? I don't know why any. I'm not saying it's absurd because it sounds within reason, but I just don't know why they would risk something that could possibly be detrimental to the world.
Well, I mean,
Like, imagine if they couldn't control it. Like, say you get Ebola and you go fucking fuck 80 bitches that month. Now 80 bitches have
you think
Ebola, and now they're fucking all kinds of motherfuckers because, like Rick Ross said,
but it's
they
safe
fuck
for-
you and then go fuck another.
But it's just saying,
nigga.
but it's like parameters, bro. I think they set their boundaries.
Yeah,
You know, like they
yeah.
like let's say they infect me, and they know like I have a girl, so I'm gonna go.
So they've done research on your ass.
Yeah, yeah. Well, of course you're gonna think that you're gonna get pulled into the FBI. They're not gonna know who the fuck you are.
Well,
This is
bro,
weird.
bring me to the FBI and give me a disease?
No,
You think
Take my
you
diseases
think the
away.
government will allow themselves to put something out that's gonna harm themselves? You know they have a fucking like a antibiotic.
But how do they know that's gonna work prior? Like, I guess you're right.
Well, we got test dummies in Area 51. That's why no one wants to. They don't
Hey,
want
on
to-
that note, shit,
I believe,
fucking.
probably like okay,
One more
like
week.
thinking about it, like everyone thinks like
That's
people go
another
missing
Oh,
for
shit.
like because it's like drugs or you know the cartels are taking people. Like what if these guys are walking, you know, they see a homeless nigga and they're like, come here.
Trump's hitman.
They're like, I'll feed you, I'll
Yeah,
house
they're
you,
like, you know what?
everything. You
Let
just
me
gotta
run some tests on you, and I'll give you a bed to sleep in, food, all
sign
that.
this contract, and in the fine print, it's like you might die.
Yeah, you know, and
You know that's
who's
true.
gonna say no to that? What homeless man's gonna say no to that good
I
meal?
mean, that's
You know
true.
that
Poor
shit
guy that
reminds
used to
me of-
work at
I don't know
CC's.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's the guy that was walking.
They're just-
I fucking hate my boss. He didn't know with Ebola, dog. Goddamn. My
That
boss.
was like, you go down the field.
He's all like, "Oh, what?"
That shit reminds me of like this TV show. I don't remember what it's called. It was like they were on a flight, and whenever they came back, it was like 10 years later.
Oh shit, yeah.
Uh,
I know what you're talking about.
So,
Oh, Manifest?
Yeah.
Oh, that show's lit.
so then like y'all seen it obviously. So
yeah.
fucking.
Oh, spoiler coming.
So remember on that episode where they're fucking in that little room where
They're fucking in a little room?
No, they're in
I
that.
don't remember that part. What channel was this on?
I know.
It's on HBO.
It was on my phone on Google.
They fucking remade it.
No, they're in that room with those little things on their head. They're all shocking them and shit. Like,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
that shit reminds. What if people really fucking do that shit?
I guess I would be naive to think that
TV
shit don't go down like that.
Yeah, no,
You know, I would be
no
super
shit.
simple-minded. I'm not opening myself to think shit doesn't go down like that. It's just, I guess it's sad because it's like, are we really free? Are we really
No,
like
I don't believe we are.
anything? Are we
if I was
safe?
free, I would have a Bugatti, bro. If I was free, 'cause that's what I want.
No, I think that would be me. Everything's free. Like I don't believe we're free because there's restrictions in everything you do.
Yeah, I can't kill
Well,
someone.
obviously, yeah, you know, like that wouldn't be free. Like I can't go get a Bugatti. He can't go get a Bugatti up the lot and just grab it and let me drive for the day.
Well, I think
believe
you
there's
could.
restrictions.
Yeah, you're gonna have to have.
Grand Theft Auto.
You're gonna have to have good insurance. You're gonna put down like a $50,000 deposit.
Yeah, shit ain't free.
So
There you go.
I guess that's being
Nothing's-
materialistic,
Nothing's
but
free, bro. Your time ain't.
I
free.
guess okay. And I want y'all's opinion on this. I guess my thing is I don't really understand why we put a price on everything. Like, why the fuck does it matter?
I know. our
Like, well,
taxes are fucking out of the
if
riches.
no one had money, everyone would be rich.
Mhm.
But I think because people.
Hell no, we big broke.
Nah, bro, because imagine if you could just go get a Bugatti.
I don't believe people do things for the love of what they do. Like, you know, like motherfuckers out here building houses, but I don't believe they do it for the love of building
So
houses.
they do it because it's bringing them income.
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
thinking nothing would be done productively because there's no
You know what I'm saying? Like,
incentive?
if like, let's say we didn't pay people to do their job, you just did what you loved. It is either one, because I think I'm a good chef. I'm not gonna match up to Gordon Ramsay though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but that doesn't necessarily mean you couldn't be good or great or even
But
amazing.
that's what I'm
Just because
saying.
you're comparing yourself to the best doesn't mean you can't be the second
Hold on,
best.
He didn't compare himself to me.
Okay.
He's Chef
Boy,
Boy
D.
DQ.
Yeah. Oh.
You're not as good as that fool? Because he sucks.
Separate our DQs. Don't ever call him that again.
Like, I
He
can-
called
Daniel
himself.
Quiroz. That's his fucking name.
DQ
But
the silent
I
one.
believe like if they do it out of love, they ain't gonna do it. Or
I
they'll
just
do
but think,
whatever about it.
if
Like,
you could do whatever you wanted,
I had the perfect.
What if there were people that are like, I would love to build my own house. You don't have to build houses for everybody. Just build your own fucking house, and it's free. Go get you your sheetrock, your fucking 2x4s, all your
Who's
shit.
gonna build the sheetrock? Who loves to build sheetrock?
But aren't sheetrock made
It's like
like mechanically? Like there's a machine that makes sheetrock?
yes.
Motherfucker, you think someone's gonna go be like, I love doing this?
Well, it's already done though. Like that's what I mean.
No,
Okay,
you still-
okay, look at it this
You
way.
still have people going and doing it. You gotta run the machine.
I got a
It's not
good
robots,
example.
All robots, maybe.
If
I don't know.
everybody could do their
Johnny works at Panerai or whatever. American Jackson.
Yes?
Hey, that's a Florence man, bro. I don't believe that.
He works at a place that makes sheetrock?
He's probably working at a
Yo, motherfucker, hook me up!
He works at a press
Shit.
plant, bro. That's what it is. It's just
Tell me,
press-
I'll roll up in the truck,
Okay.
just throw a few fucking...
Look at it this way. If everybody could do the job they wanted or they loved, whatever, would there be any brain surgeons? Do you think people
Yeah, I
really
think
want
not.
Because
Yeah,
that
I
pays
think-
really good.
Yeah, but they're
you know what,
passionate
you're
about
right.
that.
Oh, I believe they're passionate because of what comes with it. Like,
Yeah,
you get a
that-
heart doctor, you're a heart doctor, you get those awards. What if you take all that shit away, bro?
No,
you take
I'm-
away all the
You
acknowledgement.
could be awarded, that costs nothing. To get a plaque, that's nothing.
But that's not that's our mindset. That's my mindset. That's his mindset. But that's not their mindset, bro. You don't get to be a heart doctor by just like, oh, it's okay if I don't.
That
get it.
is-
So you think having money is a good thing?
Motherfuckers would be heart doctors that don't even deserve to be heart doctors because they didn't have to go to school and pay for it.
That's true. That's true.
They just wanted to be
What-
it because that's what they love.
What if after Grey's Anatomy, I'm like, I'm gonna be fucking Derek?
Yeah.
Oh wait, he can't talk no more.
Yeah. it's
But I
like-
love to do it because I love fucking
It would be
brains.
fucked up. It would be some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there would have to be
There's a-
some type of restriction.
Yeah,
like,
oh,
yeah,
so we go back,
but
so
if you,
now you
hold
know-
on, but hold on. But what if you could? But what if you could go to school without having to pay to go to school?
Oh, do you know where I'm going?
Well then, damn, we're gonna be spending like $15 on a McDouble.
I feel bad for Harvard.
But no, that's what I'm saying. You want a McDouble? Just roll up. It's free. Who the fuck gonna make this shit? You're telling me.
Bro,
You're telling me.
that fucker's like complaining every day about making my McDouble. God damn it!
We're gonna have something. I'm gonna get McDonald's delivered right
Their
now.
ice cream machine is always broken. And who the fuck wants to work there, bro?
I believe if it was done out of love, we'd have some fucked up stuff. Like we'd
Yeah.
have some messed up stuff, bro. Like definitely.
If people would also do what they love,
Because somebody would want to.
Everybody would be
Somebody
saying
want to do
crap.
something that they love, but they really don't. They think they're like imagine it.
I guess and I'm just throwing the ideas out there to calm down, fans. I guess I just would like it that way a little bit, but you guys have a very strong point. Like, who the fuck's gonna do something they don't want to be doing?
the only person that would probably do something that they love without any money is probably like a pastor or something.
Facts.
I guess my thing is though too, like if you could go to school for free and you were willing to make sure you had the qualifications, like a degree, and you went through all your shit, everything's free. Then you could become a doctor, you could become an engineer, whatever the fuck you wanted to be doing, it would be free. But you had to prove your worth.
But
So you one of them like I need 10 years of experience. This is my experience, bro. Can you give me a job then?
Yeah, basically, like if you got into school, you did everything, you did your post grad, everything, then boom, okay, well, you've proven yourself, become an intern, boom, you're a heart surgeon.
But it's like kind of tough. Like you gotta think about it. Like love is kind of like a big word to say because like people be changing their majors left and right. People be changing their
The school's
life
free.
goals and all that.
School's free.
But they be changing it, so they're like, you know what? I don't really like
If
this.
school didn't cost anything, I'd probably go back to school twice.
But I don't know. Like I don't
like
think
profession wise, I understand what you're saying, but what about living wise? People can live wherever the fuck they want now. Don't you think Dubai's gonna be overpopulated?
Yeah, that's a very rich place to live
Well, I
right
thought you were
now.
talking about America.
Well, it don't matter. Like,
Shit,
imagine
even New York.
So what if that's the thing though? What if the whole world was just free?
We have a lot of issues. Like,
You
'cause
think it'd
I'm gonna
be
want
worse?
what you want.
Why? You could have
Because
it.
I want what? Well, what if you're there and you're like, I want this goddamn penthouse. Well, I want this penthouse.
Like, well, can I have
Bang!
that one?
Kabang! See?
For real.
I think
Then
that's-
now you're shooting me.
There's not enough shit to give away that's
Yeah.
free.
But that's what I'm saying. You want a penthouse, and you want a penthouse.
Who's gonna build it? Oh, well, I guess
You can build the fucking. Call the homies. Call the homies.
Oh,
Like, hey, y'all motherfuckers gonna help me build my pre-house? Like, come on.
Hell no.
Nah, I'm trying to build my own. What's up?
Well, I'll help you. You help me. You
I
got my
think-
back.
I
I
think-
got your
I
back.
think there'll always be greed in the world, though.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess
no
you're
matter,
right.
No matter how much free shit you can have, there's always gonna be someone that has greed in their
I think
heart.
if the world was free, I'd probably just kill myself. I'm like, this is boring. Ain't shit to do.
Holy shit!
What do you mean? I mean, so
Damn.
much shit to
It'd
do.
be boring because you'd already do it in a week.
That's true.
Motherfucker, I couldn't even travel to one end of America to the other end of America in a week.
Bro,
I wonder how long
first
it
things
takes.
first, I would not go to America. That shit sucks. So free, money-wise, that shit sucks. I don't care where where America's
I don't
at.
know. It was just a thought. Like, I'm not saying I'd like
Because
it,
California's going under the water.
That's
New York
true.
stinks, I've heard.
It's terrible. New York is
but
ugly.
you ever been to
Yes, it was ugly. I didn't like
It
it.
sucks?
It was ass.
Florida's hot and
Let me tell you right now,
always
boo. Not
New York,
because of the
boo?
Knicks, not because of the Nets. Nah, I just play.
Yeah, both that suck anyways.
Yeah, facts. Fucking Curry.
Did you see the rat shit? I know this is way hot
The
topic.
basketball, I love
Yeah,
it.
no, way on topic. But did you see how he was all talking shit about what? I don't know if it's talking shit, but he just said how he never felt a part of the Warriors.
Well, he wasn't. He was part of the Thunder. He needed to stay his ass there. I don't know what he was thinking.
And he went into one.
Yeah.
He never would have won.
Keep it that way. Earn
Why?
your fucking living, bro. Don't fucking be
That's
a
what he's
punk ass-
gonna do now.
No, Kyrie.
Yeah.
That's Kyrie's team.
Nah, it's
So, nah, you don't like Kyrie. That's why.
it's Dim Whittles.
It's Durant's team.
What's that big?
It's funny how it's a motherfucker's team.
Jared Allen, right? That's
It's his team, and he ain't
Jared
even
Allen.
gonna play for a whole year.
Hold up. First of all, it's Jay-Z's team, and he got to say so to who plays where. He's gonna sit that motherfucker.
I don't know. I don't even want to talk about basketball, but damn USA, y'all fucking suck. We haven't lost since what, 2003 or something like
But
that.
I think we had good. They had good points, bro. Is it really our varsity? It's like we
not, but
sent
no,
our C team.
You're telling me that our C team can't beat fucking France?
No, not when they play their center at fucking Harrison
They don't-
Barnes.
Not only on top of that, they have different rules. So like Rudy Gobert literally sat in the paint, got every rebound. Who's out rebounding him? Fucking Turner's a little wimp, bitch.
They didn't even play him. They played fucking Barnes.
I think
most of the
Australia is
fucking
gonna end
game.
up winning.
Duh.
Australia?
Yeah, they've fucking been good all fucking
I don't know
time.
Spain, bro. Are they still in it?
Spain lost already.
They did?
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
think
god,
so.
Ricky Rubio looks outrageous in like FIBA. I hate.
Yeah, it's weird how
He
they look
looks
good,
so good.
everywhere else.
And then-
But I think it's because they fucking
Just
want to
talent
show
in
out.
the NBA though. Just talent in the NBA.
Do you,
That's true.
On that note, do you think the little ball boy that's playing in Australia is gonna make a splash?
I ain't even seen that.
Oh, LaMelo?
Yeah, he just committed like.
Oh, I
during
think you
summer.
said. I think you meant like a ball boy, like a motherfucker off the side of the bench. I thought you meant like a little motherfucker with like throwing the ball at the motherfuckers. They
God,
Like, you know about LaMelo
LaMelo
Ball. Oh, yeah, he's going to blue.
Number one, you think he's going to the draft?
Yeah, easily. He's going to be him and then
He looked nice
RJ
in the league.
Hampton. The dude that went to Europe or whatever. The other
Oh, yeah, I remember.
them two-
Was it in
Forgot
China?
about
He
him.
went to China, didn't
Yeah,
he?
both of them are going to go 1 and 2.
That'd be like the first time ever that two random
Americans
motherfuckers.
fucking. From,
Well, they're not. Yeah, they're Americans, but that they wouldn't have played across seas.
I think them two go 1 and 2.
Because college sucks. Why not get paid? You know your worth. You got. And I think that's a good thing.
Because
They're
we ain't
understanding their
heard,
worth
we ain't
now.
heard anybody in that.
How do you
motherfucker-
feel about that?
I think
Do
it's
you think
badass.
college players should get paid?
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah.
But don't you think it's kind of biased when there's only like 10 motherfuckers that are worth paying?
No.
Why?
You shouldn't suck.
Because think about it. Say Zion wasn't the shit. They paid him like he was the shit. Ended up being trash.
What do you mean? Wait.
Like Duke. Like say he signed with Duke last year, and they paid him this big ass check, but he didn't show out. He was just like.
But that's what I mean. You gotta prove your worth.
I think it should be like incentives. You know how like NBA, NFL contracts, like if you rush for 5,000 yards, we'll give you a bonus.
Damn, what motherfucking rush for 5,000 yards? I guess you mean like in a full contract, like
You know what I'm saying?
5 years. I think
no,
something like that.
okay. But if you sign that contract, you can opt out of it. Like so, like if like Zion signed a 3-year, you're staying there till you finish your junior year.
No motherfucker is gonna do
And
that.
I think that's the problem. Is like you're gonna pay a guy for 1 year.
Yeah. I look at it this way. This is how I would do it. I would pay every motherfucker on the team a certain amount of money. If you're able to make a 15-man roster, then you should be able to be paid. Just a flat fee across the board.
Like everyone gets paid the same.
Everybody gets the
gotta
same.
get paid more.
Nope.
No.
No. That because you don't know who, like you said, you don't know who's gonna be good.
Because then
Because and if he's a one or done, then he's leaving. So what the fuck's the
Look at Chris
matter?
Walker. Look at Chris Walker. Chris Walker is like a top 5 recruit. He's a power forward. Bro, he signed to Florida, bro. He was ass.
Okay, but look at it this way.
AWWASS.
You're LeBron James, and you're
That's sick.
and then they were like, I'll give you all this. You gotta come to our college, or he didn't go to college. Let's go, KD. KD, come to Texas. We'll pay you like the 15th man on the bench, so y'all both getting paid the same amount. But Australia's like, hey, I'll pay you double that to come play for one.
Why can't we pay them the same amount as Australia?
Well, then go
Because
to
then you gotta
Australia.
pay everybody the same.
That's what I'm
Go to
saying.
Australia.
A flat fee is better than.
But then Australia's still gonna beat you out every time because you have a flat fee,
But Australia sucks.
but then they're gonna be like,
yeah,
hey, okay, this
and
one-
you get to stay home
Yeah,
in America. Who the fuck wants to go to Australia?
MVP.
I want to see some kangaroos and some Aussies.
No, you wouldn't, because you're far from everybody. Your friends, your family.
That means you're just dedicated. You ain't got shit to do. You
Fuck
ain't got-
no.
Disassociate
I
from
think
everybody.
LaMelo Ball don't want to play in Australia, but he's forced into it because his dad's a fucking wreck, and now he's over there fucking Australians.
I don't know.
He's the best ball
I
player
think.
out of all of them. So.
I don't know, Zoe. I love Lonzo. Lonzo, I think he's
Who's
just.
that?
I want to see how they do this year.
Unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
That was the one person I didn't want to
Lonzo
see go.
Not relevant. Next question. Take it away.
Yeah.
You can switch.
I don't know. I guess I like the idea of paying athletes, but to define someone good or not good, but better than the next person, it's hard. Like you said, no one knew. RJ Barrett was supposed to be #1 prior to last season, and then
Zion.
all of a sudden Zion came in and he was good. But what are you gonna do? Be like halfway
That's what I'm
through?
saying. Incentive pay. Like you.
But how do you know
suck.
he's gonna be good?
That's what I'm saying. You get paid after the season. You pay them after the season, not in
Okay,
season.
so if you pretty much put this out there, put one straightforward contract and be like, you sign this contract, if you do these things,
You get
at the
paid
end, you will get paid this much
Or
money.
you could pay them like everybody the same, and then like
Those that excel at the end,
gets a little bit of bonus.
that might work, yeah.
because everyone, you gotta think about it. Like when they travel, the travel expenses are paid for. Your food's paid for.
Their schooling's paid for.
Everything, right?
Yeah, the only thing they're not getting paid
Is
is
when they're
actual
not.
money.
When they're not on the
Or
base.
selling merchandise.
Or
See, that's
getting
another
injured.
thing. I think they should make money off signing shit.
What?
You're already a star. Like Zion, think of how much money he could have fucking made by signing autographs.
He did.
He didn't make any. It's
Well,
it's not allowed. When Johnny Manziel and I think it wasn't Mike Evans. Who the fuck was it?
Winston.
No, it was on the
You
same
should
team.
crab legs, nigga. You
It was
should do
still. It was the same team. It was the same team. But they were talking about how
Are they playing
Johnny
on the same
Manziel, Mike Evans and Johnny Manziel.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck for Texas A&M?
I don't know.
Both
Mike Evans
trash.
played in Canada.
No, nigga.
Oh, in college, my
Yeah.
bad.
But that's what I'm saying. In college, imagine if they would have gotten paid. Like if you're that popular.
I don't think you should get paid. Like I don't think you should pay them for like the merchandise and all that, because like in all reality,
I
like,
guess that's going a little overboard.
I guess you're right because like Michael Porter Jr. kind of fucked up. He got
That was
injured.
never coming back.
He's not coming back the same, bro. I don't think so. I want him to.
Nah, bro.
I like him. I like him a lot. I like him more than Zion.
Bro, chill. Like Joel Embiid sat out like 8 years, got Rookie of the Year next year.
So did Greg Oden.
So did Ben Simmons.
And he's
But
not.
this is his third year already. He hasn't
He can't even
played.
shoot a three.
He can't even
Ben Simmons,
walk. You don't even know where his back's at.
Oh my god.
Look at Markel Fultz.
Hey.
I think he's gonna have a good season
Oh,
this season.
he's terrible.
No, I think.
Michael Carter Williams reincarnated.
Where did he go? He went to
The
Orlando.
Jazz.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
it was Miami.
Orlando.
Oh,
I think
thought it
he'll.
was the Jazz.
No, I think he'll do good.
I know
Conley.
this.
Conley went to the Jazz.
Oh, okay. My bad. I
Mike
rescind my.
Conley.
I rescind my.
and,
I rescind my comment.
I know everything about basketball. Ask me how much.
So, since we're on that topic already, do you
the
have an
Celtics.
early prediction? It's fucking too early for me to even give a fuck.
Not even the
but
Celtics.
I wanna. You got
LeBron
the Celtics?
James.
You
No, I
got
got LeBron James.
Thank you.
I'm a Celtics fan. I fucking hate. Nah, I really don't fucking hate any teams. Like I like basketball. I like watching it. I like seeing it. LeBron James is my favorite player. I'm going with him because his team outrageous.
I'm going with my favorite player. This is gonna be an odd one. I'm a Laker fan, but I'm going James Harden. I think those two motherfuckers get it together.
I think they're gonna be garbage. Everybody's overhyping them up.
I'm gonna tell you right now, when you turn the ball over 18 times, Russell Westbrook, you're a good highlight. But when you toss the ball over 18 times, bro, you ain't
There's
winning.
only one ball.
You only
With those two people right there, they can't. They're not gonna work. I feel bad for Chris Paul.
I don't.
That fool's done. I blame whoever.
He had a chance to come to the Lakers. They vetoed it, and don't feel bad for a fuck that boy.
Nah, he could have had at least 3 of them.
Yeah, he can't never really shoot very good.
He had good defense, and he has a good ball handler.
He looked like Jerome Bettis out there.
I don't give a fuck. Obviously, I'm gonna just go with the Lakers.
Yeah.
I don't like LeBron, bro. I'm not a fan. I just think
It's
he's
the old heads, bro.
no.
Let me come back.
No, come back. I wish.
Yeah, I was gonna say it too.
No, y'all need to fuck around and sign
Kobe's about to be eligible for the Hall of Fame this next year.
Yeah,
Who is that?
Devin Booker, baby. Y'all gotta get his ass on the team. Y'all gotta get my boy a championship.
I just think LeBron's gonna come out too fucking cold this year. He's had a fucking lot of time to rest. He's gonna come out filthy.
LeBron?
Yep.
I'm calling you now.
MVP.
I think Dwight Howard's our MVP.
Yeah, right. That's
That boy still kissing men?
Probably. Kissing guys that look like men.
that shit reminds
What was
me
it? Guys that look like girls?
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
You know what that shit reminds me
Deep in that shit.
of? I just seen the video. It was an old video. It was Trey Songz, Odell Beckham, and Justin Bieber in the club. And I guess they're recording them. And Justin Bieber's on his knees, like in front of fucking.
Oh yeah,
Beckham.
Was it Beckham?
It was Beckham.
Somebody had and he looks back. He's
long
all.
off and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, but I think it was a young Bieber, so he's short. He's like super short.
And then fucking Odell.
Like that, they put the caption was like that time Bieber was sucking off Odell Beckham in the club.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it was really.
What
funny.
if that was a real thing? It could be.
I mean, fuck it.
I think there's probably some gay athletes that don't want to come out. They got like they got homosexual tendencies. Is that right? I shouldn't say gay. I don't know.
I think it would.
They're pretty good.
People, I don't know. I think athletes like that. Like look at.
Dwight Howard he was grabbing that thing's nuts on the bench. Remember when he fucking set things off? Fucking just grabbed some when he played for the Hawks.
Well, look at like Blake Griffin when he did that shit to the ball boy. You legitimately didn't do that on accident. Like, you really grabbed another bag.
Who else? Bro, that was a bunch of them.
But don't pretend like there wasn't like you nut check people.
Dennis Rodman for sure.
I heard Dennis
Bro,
Rodman
did you watch that
butts,
shit
bro.
that last night?
He used to grab butts on defense.
Bro, they were talking about Dennis Rodman, bro. They said he was one of the hardest working when on the court or whatever, but like after a game, he'd ball out all night, whatever, 45 minutes or whatever, however long, and then he'd go work out after the game. Okay, then he'd hit the fucking clubs and shit till like 5, 6 in the morning. Get fucked up. This dude said that motherfucker took 40, and I had to listen again. He said 40 Jägermeisters in one night. He said then the next morning he was up by like 9 or 10 because they had shoot around or practice or whatever, and it was like nothing happened.
Yeah, but he has a lot of childhood trauma, so that shit.
So you think it was? I don't give a fuck. 40 of anything sounds a lot.
You probably, yeah, but
They're over exaggerating.
he's also like 6'10".
When the fuck does that matter?
What do you mean? You take like you sitting there telling me you can't take four or five Jägermeisters and be okay?
Yeah, probably, but
Okay.
40?
Oh, that's what I'm
A
saying.
bottle?
6'10".
That's more than a bottle.
6'10". He has a fucking lot of body.
No, bro.
capacity.
Plus, they said he was just like super hard working. Like that fool was like an Energizer bunny, just.
Oh shit, cocaine's one hell of a
I was
drug.
gonna say that was a good game plan.
Cocaine's one hell of a drug.
No, they had that E ESPN 30 for 30 or
Yeah.
whatever last night, and I caught a glimpse of it, and that was one of the things.
Caught the 40 shots.
Yeah. Well, it was funny because it was like
Something like young adult, 100 shots.
It was
100 shots.
I remember
That's a lot.
that is a lot.
100 shots?
40.
Oh, yeah.
And who's to say he wasn't doing other shit?
Cocaine. Cocaine?
Well, I don't know.
So would you
40 shots in 8.
The most,
That's it.
the most I have ever done, like not me by myself, but I remember one time when I lived in Cruces, some of the homies came down. I think we had a football tournament and some shit, and at this time I had just been introduced into the cinnamon toast crunch shots. So it tastes like cinnamon toast crunch. It's like the horchata rum and some other shit or whatever. But anyways, like we're there, we're getting all fucking faded at the club or whatever, and I just remember I went to the bar and I was just like, give me fucking 22 shots of the whatever the cinnamon toast crunch, and I need 2 beers. They're like, what kind of beers? I don't give a fuck. So they brought out this tray full. It was just full of fucking shots, dog. I swear, I'm not gonna say her name, but I ended up single that night because fucking I was super belligerent. Like I was all over another chick. She walked up. I would dance with another chick. She walked up to me and she was like, "What the fuck?" And I was just all, "What?"
Stay away from this man.
Yeah, but it was whatever. It was a good ass time.
Nah, in Tulsa we had about probably 20 shots.
I don't even like drinking with Ben anymore. Ben ever tell you the first time I ever? Let me tell you like quick.
Go right in.
So I finally moved up. Started hanging out with Matt, Ben. I was getting into the parties. I was like,
get
I was getting down.
Damn.
That shit happened. You really don't do this shit. And then, so like the first time I go to a party at Ayo's old house, right? And they used to call it the trap house. So I was like, yeah, I'll fucking go, whatever. Fucking, I ain't doing shit. So I went, and it was a good ass time. I'm not gonna lie, had a beer pong tournament. I was playing around, fucking had good ass vibes and all that. I don't know how the fuck. I thought it was fucking 12-1 when I was going home. Fucking Gino's like, you want to ride home? I was like, yeah, I'll take a ride home, bro. Fucking sun's coming up. And I'm like, holy shit, it is 8 o'clock. I have to go to work the next day. So I ended up going to work and I'm like, oh my god, I feel horrible.
Were you fucked up?
I was drunk. I was drunk. I was like, I don't know. I was like, I know why men don't have much friends now. Because, your liver's fucking done. A good, 2 weekends with him, I'm pretty sure I probably would have fucking been dead.
I can't lie. That's kind of the realm I was in, man. I
used to do it.
I didn't give a fuck, but I was always if you're going to drink, why not get fucked up?
That's my concept. Shouts out to Jeff Stout.
I don't understand the conservative drinker. I'll have a beer.
Nah,
I'll take a half shot. Get the fuck out of here. Give me that half shot. I'll take my shot and your half shot, and then I'll shotgun your fucking beer.
No, one time we was at Farley's, and there's this beer. It's called the Java Stout.
I do not recommend.
I was telling this fool about it one time because me, Gino, and Ayo drinking, and he's like, it can't be that bad, bro. Like, bro, that's the worst beer I ever tried. So he drinks it. Oh, fuck, what the fuck? This shit tastes nasty. So I just keep ordering. We just keep ordering them, bro.
So it tastes like shit, but you keep ordering.
Yeah, because we were just seeing how much we could do, and then fucking we were doing shots, fucking that shit, and just drinking.
And then we got Budweiser.
So this
going down the shithole the whole way.
So this motherfucker was like, alright, I'm going. I was like, I'm leaving too. Fucking we pay our bill. Leaving. Fucking Felipes. Oh, you ain't leaving nowhere, motherfucker. What the fuck? So this fool's like, I'll drive. I was like, I will go with you, bro. Fuck it. And then so this fool, we haven't even left yet. He's just
you two up?
Yeah, dog.
The car. Shit.
So I was like, hey, get in the passenger seat. I'll drive. So I'm driving. Right there by the Unity Center, that fucking stop sign on. It was a Grand
Matthews.
Yeah, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah. So this fool's like, wait. I starts throwing up, so I fucking take him to his house, and he's like, hold on, bro, I think the back door's open. I was like, alright, because he's gonna go inside. So he goes back there. I'm just like, what the fuck, where's this fool at? I was standing out there for 5 minutes, bro, waiting for this fool to come back around. This fool's inside asleep, bro. I was waiting for this fool to come back. I was like, alright, I guess he's good. Called my homies and we went to fucking Epic that night. This fool's just fucked.
I don't even know how. He told me the next day. He's just like, yeah, we went to Epic. I was like, how the fuck did you get there?
Trust me, bro.
Holy shit.
It's a tolerance thing. I'll be honest. Right now, I've been sober for 7 months and shit. I guarantee you, I drank a beer and a shot or something, I'd be fucked up.
I believe it, bro, because that was when I first started drinking, and
you were going way too hard, way too fast.
Yeah, it was like a plane crash.
You're like the people at the beginning of the year. They want to do their New Year resolution,
Yeah.
so they hit the
God.
gym and they're fucking throwing 225 on the bench and shit, and then you don't see them for fucking
6
ever
weeks.
again.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
They
bro.
went too hard, too fast.
No.
Pace
You
yourself.
didn't go to Nemi. You went to like fucking Pebble Beach first thing, bro. He was golfing on the best golf course he's ever played.
Yeah,
I
you
went
went,
to
you went
massive,
pro.
bro.
You went pro
I went
right
too
away.
fast.
Nah, man,
fast.
it's a marathon.
It really
fucking
is.
went hard on this fucker too. I
It
don't
really
know
was because
why.
we got a picture, and I was like, so it was some coworkers too with us, and so I slammed mine. I was like, oh, this is horrible. I slammed my first one, and then some other fool was being a little whore. He's like, I can't do this. I was like, give me that shit then, bitch. I slammed his, and then we ended up finishing the picture. I was like, give me another one.
Motherfucker.
This one, bro.
So you were just going in.
Bro, I don't know if I had a hard day at work or what.
I was gonna say, it sounds like something was
I was
going
going through some
on.
shit, or maybe, but we ended up finishing that picture just out. Me, him, and I think Deja was there, and Deja, and then fucking the two coworkers were being little hoe niggas. They were drinking like Miller Lite or little Coors Light, little hoes, and
This was going to have calling people out already.
They don't work with this no more. They're bitches.
They probably watch the podcast.
fuck 'em. Fuck 'em.
Nah, that's funny. No, I know those.
But then he
feelings.
ordered Patron.
Oh, that's
I think
me.
that's what fucked me up, bro.
That's
Like,
me,
I think
bro.
I was good because I was still good. I was like, hey, you know what? It's hitting me, but I'm not. I'm there, but I'm not fucked up. And then he's like, all right, get Patron shots. I was like, I can't be that old about it.
Yeah, that's.
It was funny that he was throwing up though, bro, because I ordered Patron shots, but I went to the bar and I was talking to some chicks and I got like Jaeger bombs and I got like some other shit like Vegas bombs and shit. I'm getting fucked up without this fool because this fool's over there like still not feeling it. I'm like, alright. So we get in the car and this fool's just fucked up, bro.
I think, and then the Budweiser too. I think that fucked me because we.
Yeah,
ended
that's
up
not.
doing that.
Once you
Yeah, I
start
didn't drink
like
that.
mixing shit too, like if you don't start at the beginning like drinking a beer and taking shots, if you're drinking beer, I think this is the way. For me, it was. If I'm doing it simultaneously, I'm good. But the moment I'm like
That shit
just
brought memories.
drinking beer and all of a sudden you're like take this shot, I'm kind of like, fuck, I don't want that shot. Like I know it's gonna fuck me up, kind of shit. Or vice versa. If I'm just taking shots, I don't really want to go back to beer. I'm just like, I'm on this level. But if I'm doing them at the same time, I'm pretty good.
Bro.
Like I'm just like take a shot, chug some beer.
We had so many nights. Like one time I went to work after like a 5 in the morning party. It was like 8 in the morning. I had to go to work. Come in. I was like, "What's up, Fleet?" Still kind of hungover and shit. He was just like, "Stay away from the boss." I was like,
Bro, we smell like fucking alcohol. Like I was like, bro, I was like, you okay? He's just like, yeah. I was like, you went out last night, huh? He's just like, yeah. I was like, bro, I can smell it, bro. I was like, just stay away from the bosses, or like, just, bro. He smelled like alcohol. I was like, fuck. Like,
That's
he smelled
the
like,
worst.
He smelled like my dad.
"Okay, Mio."
For real, my dad, and uncle would get a 30-pack each, and they drink, and then they come inside, and I'm just like, oh god.
Yeah, bro, that's the worst thing is when it seeps out of your pores. Like that's just like you stink for days.
Fuck with it.
You're disgusting.
I don't even know I don't know how he went to work because like after Java Stout, I fucking called in that next day. I was throwing up. I was throwing up black, and I was like, "What the fuck did I eat? What did I do?" I couldn't remember, but the Java Stout's black.
Yeah.
So I was just like, "I think I'm dying, bro." I was like, "Oh my god."
I think I'm dying.
Oh my god. So something, bro, because I was just throwing up black stuff, and I was like, "What the fuck did I do yesterday, bro?" And I was just like,
Those
nah,
are the
so
worst
sorry.
nights when you don't remember shit.
Nah.
Yeah, because it's not good for you healthy wise. Means your brain is not getting enough oxygen.
Fuck it.
Damn, I'm
That's what
black.
it
That was a
means.
good ass night.
That's what it means.
That was a good ass
though.
night.
That's probably why I'm so dumb. I blacked out every time I drink.
Dude, that's not good. You should black out. For those people that don't know, that's some real shit. I'm telling you the real shit. Like if you're blacking out, it means you're not getting enough oxygen to your brain, which then
So
you
then
can-
it means you drink more water when you're drinking, right?
they say that, but I don't know.
Me
what that
and B
is.
used to be called the blackout boys because what is all we would do? Just get blacked out. Just fuck.
Have you ever drank with like Devin and them? Like when A
Yeah.
and them at the trap house or whatever they call it?
No, I never really ran.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, fine.
We had our own trap house.
Little
It's
B-
called my house.
Oh yeah, Little B and Devin, bro. That's a classic fucking Tom and Jerry. Like I would go just get him a beer and sit there because I knew once it turned up, B would get all faded and Devin would have to say some shit.
Shut the fuck up, B.
He's just like, oh, playing beer pong, and he'd be like, dude, just shut the fuck up and shoot the ball. Yeah, I don't know.
I wish I fucking didn't hate me. That's what
Sound like Daniel.
You always fucking say that shit. Yo, I wish I didn't fucking.
Shut up. I don't care.
That shit would make me.
That's fucking funny as fuck. No.
That's how we did start kicking in. I was blacked out and shit.
Yeah.
Like
First
I said,
time we
you
were like hanging out with
You didn't know how to swim, you jumped on the deep end and said, fuck it.
Well, I couldn't, like, it was just like one of those, like, everyone else was getting fucking, like, drinking here and there. I was like, fuck, I can't
It's
be
called
alone.
peer pressure.
That shit got me, bro. I'm surprised. That's how meth ended up. Like, that's how these niggas ended up.
And you're all doing lines, you're all smoking meth, you're like, oh, I can't be a bitch.
Give me the meth
Fuck,
pipe.
give me the meth pipe.
Give
How
me
do
the
I
light
do
bulb.
it?
Give me the light bulb.
Twist it.
Am I doing it right? Am I doing it right?
Y'all saying I'm influencing people to do bad basically?
No, that's what he said. Is that's how it starts? Is the peer pressure.
Oh, yeah.
You're over there doing lines of cocaine. They're over there smoking meth. Are you gonna bitch out, or you just can you hold your composure and be like, I'm good with the cocaine?
Nah, yeah, I'll probably end up saying no, obviously, but I'm not gonna. You know, it actually smells pretty good.
Yeah. Nah, fuck. I don't know,
Houston.
man. That's some fucking crazy shit.
I think people are gonna say it's a weak mindset, but like when you're drinking, I think like, it's kind of gay if you're gonna be like how you said conservative. Like it's not gonna be fun when you're gonna be the guy sipping and everyone else is like.
Bro, trust me.
Johnny?
I've hung out where there's a group of people drinking, and I've just been sober, like more of the recent. It's okay at first. I'm cool. I'm good. I'm collective. I'm whatever. But the longer it goes, the more annoyed I
It
get
is,
with everybody, because then they're just
Wow.
they're loud. They're not making sense. Their conversations are pointless.
Dumb as
Like
fuck.
it's just nonstop shit, and I'm just like, honestly, I can't wait till y'all go home.
Get the fuck out of here.
Like it's just to that. It's annoying. It's just like, well, fuck, man. Like I get you guys are having a good time, and if I were drinking, I'd be balls deep in that shit too. But I'm not, so I have a different perspective. I'm just like,
This is dumb.
this is what I used to look like and talk like and be like and shit. Like this is me.
So you don't drink no more?
Nah,
That's good.
Nah,
Bitches
nah.
like it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, because they're the same way.
Yeah, horny.
They're fucking horny, sloppy. Bro, it's so funny having the sober mindset, and I see like snaps that get erased randomly in the morning.
It's funny.
But bro, fucking people are ugly. Like
Nah,
their
I
snaps,
thought you were gonna
they
say some
don't.
other shit.
No, bro.
Why you
those-
look at me when you
No,
say
no,
that
no, no,
shit?
no, I didn't get that for you. No, they're ugly, bro. Like they're fucking. Their makeup's all like
Larry,
shiny
I want
from
my
them being
face
sweaty, or
Anyway.
like the girls are the most particular because they think they look good.
Beer goggles is the
But
whole thing.
fucking A, them snaps, you're like, what the fuck were you thinking when you posted that shit? But then by the next morning, I'm assuming when they wake up, they look and they're like, delete, and you don't see them anymore.
Beer goggles is a real thing, bro.
That's some pussy shit. I feel like when I post stuff and I get faded at Matt's and we were like dancing all dumb as shit, like I'm gonna leave it up there. Like fuck it, that's a good time.
Don't let this
Well, the
fucker
guys
fool
don't-
you. This fucker be dancing fucking. This fucker can get down, boy.
Hey, respect, I can't do that.
He's not Ray. He's not gonna fucking break dance.
I'm not gonna pop lock and.
But you can
fucking
Spanish
swivel.
dance?
You'll fucking
Yeah.
ass.
That's why, no offense, Ray, but that's
He can do that
probably a
too.
little bit better.
Well, he can do
Well,
well.
Ray can do it, then shout out Ray.
But this
But I think women like guys that can dance. I mean, that's just respect.
women just like men that smell good. So
That's-
your hygiene.
I think women like men that look good, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I don't look good.
fucking wait.
how'd y'all meet?
McCoy's.
Oh, that's how
Like
y'all
we knew of each other
Yeah.
through Matt, and then McCoy's we just ended up.
And how long
being
y'all been
homies.
working together? For a couple years now.
Yeah, it's
Because I knew of you too. I didn't know you personally, but I knew of you.
yeah. Everyone gets that sense because I'm not the short fat nigga anymore.
Nah,
Oh,
he
were you
Shouts out.
short or fat?
Yeah, when I was
I just knew you from balling. Like I would see you out there.
Yeah.
balling around.
I had my interview and he's like, "You gonna start working here?" I was like, "Hopefully." He's like, "Hell yeah!" I was like, that's how it was happening, really.
That's so fucking funny.
I was like, "Yeah, fuck it."
worst decision ever, bro. I was like, I put my neck out there. This fool made me fight a boss.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't make nobody do anything.
Did you beat him up?
He knocked his ass out.
This fool.
Cold cocked him
Oh
from
my
back
God.
behind him. He didn't even let him look at him.
Hell no. Bro, this fool, we had a long ass day during the hailstorm in Roswell, like circa 1988. No, I'm
You
sure.
motherfuckers make me feel like a drug dealer, like
This
no bad
fool-
influence.
We ended up having the longest day at work, bro. Like we didn't get out till we closed like at 5. We didn't get out till like 6:30. Our driver had to like bust a maneuver to get back before his 12-hour shit, before he gets violated and all that. And then so we ended up like, let's go get a beer at B-Dubs, right? We all have to work. We're just gonna go get one beer, chill. Fuck no. Oh my god. So I went and got one beer because I'm like, I gotta be up at 6 and come back to work. And I think he didn't even drink. I don't even think he drank, right? And our boss, I'm not gonna say names, our boss is just fucking slamming beers, bro. Like he's like, I fucking hate working. Oh my god, today was fucking
He's
horrible.
gonna end up homeless.
Right? He's gonna. I wonder who.
Glad it is up.
Man, Lonnie.
Dude, he might be homeless.
Oh, that's rude.
Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, you go.
Okay, so we started talking about work, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, why the fuck are we talking about work? Like, stop. Like, we had a horrible ass day, why are we talking about it? So he's getting upset, and you can see, like, his tone changes, like, he's just like, I fucking really. We used to have a CSR, Lonnie, right? And he didn't like Lonnie. Just, like, you know, people have other opinions of him, that's cool. And, so I guess they got into it that day, right? About our old delivery coordinator, Alex, and Lonnie and him didn't agree on something. So like he was talking about something. He started talking to me, and I was just like, well, I don't know. I kind of like Lonnie, but I kind of think you baby Alex, bro. Like real talk, if I could be honest, you baby him, and I believe you do because you don't really get onto him as stern as you should, like how you get onto me and Ben. And he's just like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean? You like Lonnie more than me? And I was just like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, I kind of think you baby Alex. And then this motherfucker is sitting back. So, like, it's how we're sitting. So, it's me, Tim, Ben. And Ben's, like, scoot back. So, like, me and Tim are seeing each other. But Ben's in the background. And he's just like, so what do you say? You like him more than me? And Ben's like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he's just like, what do you mean by that? And I was just like, I'm not saying shit, bro. Like, shut up.
This fool wasn't even saying that, like, anything, bro.
At all. Like, I had my hands on my mouth. I was like, I'm not gonna talk anymore. And then he's just like, I like Lonnie better. And then he's just like, what? And he pushes me. And I was like, bro, don't put your fucking hands on me. I was like, don't do that.
That's a funny part. Right?
Okay.
It's getting even better after this.
Okay.
He's like, I was like, don't put your fucking hands on me. He's like, or what? What are you gonna do? And he's just like, you're gonna like Lonnie more or what? And I was just,
You gonna like Lonnie more?
and I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
you
like,
get your
bro.
hands on me again. I'm like, way
I'm
more.
like, bro. I was like, bro, shut up. You're drunk. Like, I'm going home. Like, I'm going home. And then he grabs me, bro. And I'm like, bro, get the fuck off me. So I push him off. And I'm like, bro, get the fuck off me. I'm leaving, bro. I'm like, I can't do this. I paid for my beer and I left. And I'm walking out the door. And this fool, I get slams his beer. And it fucking starts running at me. And I see, like, him in the glass door from B-Dub. So I open it. And I'm, like, walking. And he grabs me. And he's just like, let me talk to you. He's all, so what's up? What do you mean by this and that about Lonnie? I was like, bro, I didn't say shit. Like, it wasn't me. He's just like, why are you talking to me about Lonnie like that? Why you say I thought we were cool? You know, we go play ball together. And I'm like, we are cool, Tim. I'm like, just go home, bro. You're drunk. You had a long day. We had a long day. Let's go home. Right?
It's not, and
then he's just like, no, fuck that. He's just like, you like fucking Lonnie? What's up? And like, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, go home, Tim. You're fucking drunk. And so like, for the last time, he gets in my face, and I'm like, bro, yeah, I like Lonnie better, bro. You fucking suck. And
well, this shit's still not funny yet.
he pushes me, bro. And then I'm like, oh my god. So then fucking Deja and Ben come. And
I was casually coming out.
Oh
I knew they were gonna fight, so
God.
I'm casually coming out saying bye.
Shit
And all
just
this,
explodes, bro.
like nanas and everybody. I'm saying bye. I'm like,
Shit just fucking explodes, right? Fucking Deja's there and they're like, they're about to fight. I'm like, I'm not gonna fight him. And then fucking Ben comes and he fucking, he chest bumps Tim chest bumps Ben because Ben gets in between us. And fucking, Ben pushes him. And then fucking Tim pushes him into my car.
so
RP, fucking Mazda, right? So fucking, fucking Ben, most gang shit. This is when I found new respect for Ben. Ben fucking grabbed him by the throat. He's like, you fucking touch me again, some gangster shit about to happen. And I was like, hell yeah, get that nigga, no.
Fuck this fool, a lot better.
Right? So then he fucking, like, he grabs Tim, and Tim's kind of a solid dude, no lie. So he fucking grabbed Ben and fucking just threw him off him. Like, not hard as fuck, but like, kind of threw him off him. And he's like, fuck that. And he gets in my face and he tries to tackle me. And I'm like, what the fuck? So like, I spin him down on the floor and I get on top and I was like, oh boy, I'll fuck you up right now. You lucky you're drunk. You lucky you're drunk, bro. So I slap him. And I'm like, go home, dog. Fucking know you're wrong, go home. And he gets up and he gets in my face, and he's just like, "What's up? Hit me!" And he's when he fucking like he wasn't clenching his fist at first. When he clenched his fist and came running up at me, I was like, "Nah, fuck that." So like I stepped back, and I just boop 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 hit him 3 times. And
I'm in my car. It's in front of me. This nigga says, "Clink." He drops his ass.
And I'm like, oh fuck. I'm like, God, I'm fired. Like first thing on my head, like I'm not even worried about like the cops coming. I'm worried like I'm fired. I just hit my boss. Like even if I didn't knock him out, I hit my boss. This motherfucker's gonna fire me tomorrow. So fucking, I'm like, nah, that's it. I'm done. Cause I was gonna get on top of him. I was like, nah, fuck that. Get up. He fucking sit on the ground. So I was like, fuck it. So I got in my car, and then he fucking.
Still not the funny.
He gets in his fucking car, bro. His truck. And he's fucking, like, I'm looking at him, and I'm turning my car on, and he goes, fucking throws his door open, runs at my car, and fucking swings my fucking door open, and fucking grabs me. He's like, come on, stop being a little bitch. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, I'm fucking tripping. Like, I'm like, oh my God.
This is some story here.
I'm like, what the fuck, bro? So, like, I push him out my car, and I slam the fucking door, I lock it, roll the windows up, and I fucking just take off all dummy fast. And fucking, this fool pulls out, and fucking, like, going ballistic on fucking Main Street, like
trying to fucking wreck this fool.
For real, fool.
He's trying to fucking wreck your car,
bro. And I was like, he pulls, like I get to the stop sign, and lo and behold, I have to get to a fucking stop sign. So I fucking, he rolls in the window, and like my car doesn't have no radio, so I could hear everything. He's just like, I know where the fuck you live. I want to beat your fucking ass. Be there right now. I'm like, I'm not going home. So I drive around for a bit, and I'm like, fuck, I don't know what to do. I'm texting this fool. I'm like, what do I do, bro? He's just like, you don't know where to stay. And I was like, yeah, I guess I go stay with some friends. So I went and I went to my homie's house and just chilled there for a bit. And I was like, fuck, it's like 2, 3 in the morning. I have to be over at 6. So I was like, I gotta go home. Even if he's there, you know, maybe he's fucking with my mom, bro. Like I was like, fuck.
What the fuck?
You know, maybe when he knocked on the door, like, where the fuck's Felipe at? I don't know, bro. He was fucking stupid.
Shit.
He was fucking stupid.
Okay.
So like, I ended up fucking driving by his house, and he was home. And I was like, thank God, we're good. So I drove home, and I put to bed. Woke up, and like, I'm going to work, and I'm like, oh my God, his truck's there. I'm like, man, is he gonna try to fight me? Sober? You know, like, I didn't know what to think.
So then, that's the part where I come in. I get to work a little later. So he's like, I need to talk to you outside. I was like, nah, fuck it. So we go to this fool's like car, basically, and we're standing by his car. He's like, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. He started like almost crying, dog.
What the fuck? What a puss.
I was like, oh my God, bro. Like,
Oh,
I was so scared I was gonna lose my job because I was like, damn, I really like this job. And now I'm fucking losing it. All because of a beard. All because of money.
Okay, so that's my thing though, is I think if you're after work, it shouldn't have even mattered. It's not like you didn't do it on the premises of your job, you didn't do it during your hours. It was completely...
I've been dope if it was during hours.
Yeah, but still, like, I don't think he had a... You could have went to HR, filed a grievance.
That's what I was telling my mom.
Yeah, you would have been...
My mom, like, my boss, and she's like, you're a fucking stupid little piece. I was like, I was defending myself.
Yeah, nah, like, especially if you had witnesses have been like, he fucking had one too many, go check his tab. Like,
I would have been like, I didn't see that. I'm just here so I don't get
Ben, bro. Ben just, I was not saying shit. Ben's over there just like, yeah, I like him better. Yeah, Lonnie's better. I'm like,
for some reason, he didn't want to fight me, bro.
He didn't want no issues, bro. He's just like, what? What do you mean by that? And I'm like, bro, I'm not even saying anything.
That's just a man that's insecure.
Yeah, he didn't want to fight me. He wanted to fight Felipe.
Yeah, fuck.
I was just like, what the heck? And then from there, I was just like, after I seen Ben grab that nigga by the neck, I was like, you know what?
I'll hang out with this,
I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna fuck with you.
That's some funny shit. Well, I mean, on that note, I don't know what else better could be left said like that. That was a good story. I mean,
that shit was...
I don't know very many people that fought their boss. I don't think anybody had got to keep their job.
I was somebody that fought a teacher.
Oh shit! Let me get you something on Ben, bro. I had Ben for like a year of pages. Biggest asshole I know. Poor little Miss Fernandez. I don't even know. She might have been a Miss Fernandez, right? Fucking, she's a mean teacher. I agree. She was a mean teacher. She was very stern. This fool went to lunch, smacked the fuck out of her tray. Like, she was saying something to him. I didn't hear what he was saying, but all I remember is like, shut up, bitch, boo, bam, smack that shit out, man. And then fucking the security, what was the security, the fucking PE teacher grabbed Benny's, like, took him to the office. So like a week later, your dad had to go to lunch with him. And fucking, she comes up and she's talking to your dad, and your dad's like, you don't need to be saying that about my child, right? And fucking Ben gets up, he's like, that's right. Ben snacks the tray.
Yeah.
2 times.
Snacks the tray again, dog. Like, my little ass was over there just like, oh my god, we're gonna die.
I'm gonna die.
He said, hopefully not my tray next time.
My fucking smothered burrito, dog. This smothered burrito, they all beat his ass.
That's
No,
fucking
we're
funny. This motherfucker is retarded.
Oh my god, that shit was hilarious.
Borderline.
So, I knew Ben before McCoy's because of Pincus.
Right.
But I thought he was always a badass. And then,
He comes out to find out just a lame-o loser.
fucking, I can drink, dog. Fucking drink.
So you can. He needs to chill
I'm
some
an
days.
Indian. That's fine.
Whatever. You're not shit.
God!
That's
Well, Orlando,
On
get my podcast, fine. Gonna go jump off a cliff.
Hey, we appreciate
Thanks
you,
for
brother.
having me,
Shit.
bro. It was
A lot
fun.
of people get nervous coming in front of the camera, but you did a fucking smoking ass job. Appreciate that
Hey,
shit.
it was
That's
dope.
what's good. I guess this is our first video since hitting 100 subscribers, so appreciate you guys. Fucking keep showing us that love.
Sorry.
I don't know when the fuck this is coming out. This shit, I'm fucking over it. I'm done. We're retiring. 19 episodes in, I'm fucking done.
20 episode retirement.
Fuck it. Nah, this is 20,
Is it?
21.
Am I 20?
I don't fucking know. You're 21. You're fucking on. You're somewhere. He's gonna be on. He's on the fucking YouTube. Go watch, like, subscribe.
Yeah. So we're gonna
Comment. You know, I like to read comments.
He likes
Follow me on
comments.
Twitter. At
If you do, man,
25.
let us know how you started.
Holy shit.
I don't give a fuck. You know, you want us to plug anything? You want to plug your Snapchat or Twitter?
Yeah, Twitter be ruthless. I fucking love Twitter. I fucks with Twitter.
Okay, so y'all guys, his link to his Twitter will be in the description. Go to his page, follow him. Fucking whatever else.
Que rollo cabrones.
Suck a dick for some meth, bitch.
Don't do that.
She belongs to the streets.
Anyways,
Literally.
kids, don't do drugs. On that note, fucking, we'll see y'all later. Appreciate your time. Peace.
Later.